and try.
yeah.
What do you love? Jesus?
I love when buffalo chicken dip is actually buffalo chicken dip. That's what I love, Katie. Thanks for
health.
asking.
And that's what we're going to talk about. And health is in rabbit meat. Let's talk about rabbits.
'Cause I love, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I love, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to the Ladies of Liberty podcast, where we are anchored in truth and armed with grace. Today we have a very special guest on, my dear sister-in-law, Katy. Hi. Yay.
Party!
Yay.
I love the enthusiasm.
You want an introduction to Katie? Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
Katie. Okay, we were at Katie's house, my husband and I, having a grand old time. Lots of people up there having a great time. Katie goes, Jess, do you want buffalo chicken dip? Oh, Katie, I love buffalo chicken dip. Yes, please. Fill up my bowl, fill up my plate with buffalo chicken dip. I'm munching away. I'm eating it. So good. Scrum-diddly. So excited. Katie, this is so good. By the way, did I tell you that's actually bunny? What do you mean that's bunny,
Okay,
Katie?
rabbit. Rabbit was the word. Bunny sounds worse.
Well, a rabbit is a bunny, Katie.
It wasn't related to Gus.
No,
related to Gus.
no. And then I'm like, well, Katie, why didn't you say buffalo bunny dip instead?
Because it sounds worse.
Because it's called buffalo chicken dip.
right,
the
Katie.
same thing.
But where's the chicken in this buffalo
both
chicken
white
dip?
meat.
Did it
White
taste
meat.
like
And
She
chicken?
said there is none. It's actually just a
Wasn't
bunny.
it scrum-diddly-umptious?
Not after I found out that it was bunny. I was eating a bunny. I was eating Gus.
You weren't eating
picture of
Gus.
Rabbit is healthier than chicken. You are more healthy because of it.
Rabbit's more healthy than chicken?
We're going to go with it. They eat grass. Chickens eat grain. I feel like grass is healthier. It's
Interesting.
nature. I don't know. I'm going to go with that. Grass-fed?
Yeah.
We'll roll with it.
Yeah.
Roll with it, Jess. Roll with the punches.
I don't roll with any of your punches after that incident.
I'm going to zoom up on that punch. It was really-
Very awkward. Anyway, but
okay.
me and Jess love each other. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
I'm just kidding.
I make
love
her
Katie.
lots of lattes in return to
It's
make up
true.
for it. Like every time I see her.
We've talked about that on the podcast, Katie's
I know.
Coffees.
I was reffing.
This is the Katie.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about health and non-toxic living and all that good stuff. And apparently rabbit as well.
Sorry, excuse me.
I think there's some trauma on that.
There is.
It's okay. It's
It's good.
It's forgiven with lattes.
Yeah. Lots of lattes.
Lots of lattes.
So, Katie, how did you like start caring so much about health stuff?
That's a great question. When we first got married, I did not really care about health at all. Like we ate a lot of processed foods. We bought in bulk. Like we had packaged mac and cheese, all that stuff. And we gained a lot of weight and we're not very healthy. And we got honestly like stomach aches and sick a lot. And then at some point we started caring more about having whole foods in our diet. So we started, have you guys heard of the Dirty Dozen? Have you heard about that? The Dirty Dozen is like the most sprayed with pesticides when it comes to fruit. So berries and apples and stuff like that, where you're eating the skin. So the Dirty Dozen was the first thing we switched to buying organic because that's the most important to limit the amount of glyphosate and pesticides entering your body. So I would say that's when I started a little bit getting into reading about like, wait, why do pesticides matter? Yes.
What is glyphosate?
Glyphosate is a herbicide, also known as Roundup. It's sprayed on most everything that's conventionally grown, like wheat and produce of all different kinds. And when the animals eat the grain, that was sprayed with glyphosate. So pretty much everything in the grocery store, it has some
Gross.
residue.
with that stuff.
Why is it sprayed with it? Because it keeps bugs away. It keeps bugs away, and that's how they use to harvest wheat. They'll spray it to like dry it out, and it helps the process go quicker. It saves them money. So not good, because then we're getting all that residue in our bodies, all that pesticides just in everything. It's in our drinking water. There's runoff from all the fields of glyphosate, all that stuff. So it's in a lot of the things, like when people test their produce and stuff like that, like it's just covered in it. And it's in our bloodstream, like people have done blood work, and it's pretty much everywhere. So buying organic when you can. Obviously, I know it's more expensive, but it's worth it in the long run because when you guys are 50 years down the road, hopefully you won't have as many medical bills if you are able to buy more local, buy more organic and whole foods and all that stuff.
Now, this might be a dumb question, but can you, like, wash it off if you, like, buy
Yes, if you're buying conventional, definitely wash it. I think there's certain like veggie washes. You can soak stuff in like baking soda, white vinegar. I think mom does stuff like that. So you can definitely, if you're buying conventional, definitely wash, and you can peel your fruits and vegetables and like just try to get as much of it off as you can before you start eating it. And then the Dirty Dozen. So if you can buy organic when it's like berries and stuff that you're eating the skin, that's definitely the best, I would say. But there are things like pineapple where it doesn't really matter because you're eating the inside of the fruit and you're not eating the skin on the outside.
Banana.
Banana's fine. That's you're not eating the skin. So that's like I buy those conventional sometimes still.
What did you say about berries?
Berries, so like raspberries, strawberries, those are sprayed a lot because they're like insects love the sweet fruit. So really important to either buy organic or really make sure they're clean before you start eating them, I would say. So Dirty Dozen was the first thing that we switched over to buying organic. Then it kind of just slowly multiplied of like everything became crunchy in our household as I discovered more of like, oh, this isn't good and this is toxic and this has fragrance and this, there's just so many rabbit holes you can go down.
So where did you go to learn those things and discover all those different stuff?
I think just random YouTubers I started following, like Bobby Parrish was one of the guys I first started following he talks a lot about that kind of stuff. Yeah, I would just say YouTubers. I started going down that rabbit hole of just learning. We also homestead too, so that's also part of the crunchy journey of like we raise our own chickens, we raise our own meat, we have fresh eggs, like that kind of stuff also got us into it too.
Wait, who was the first? Was it you guys or them to go crunchy first?
My mom was always somewhat healthy, but I don't think we would consider her crunchy. She would try to buy a lot of organic, but I don't really know if she knew all the reasons why she was doing that.
I would agree. She's told me before she like tried to buy organic and she knew that it was good, but she didn't know why necessarily.
And she also was much more willing to buy junk food and stuff back in the day. But she wouldn't fill her house, but if we asked, we would sometimes get it.
Yeah. It was also like the house was full of a lot of teenagers years ago with like youth group and stuff like that. So dad would just go to BJ's and get like just a bunch of processed snacks and things. So that was around a lot.
So was it because of you that they started looking into it more?
I think that
There's a part to play, but I'm definitely not like the main reason. Like everybody kind of
started out somewhat healthy, but I think she made us crunchy. Because didn't you watch like a documentary or something about glyphosate?
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, early on, I would say like year 2 or 3 into marriage, Joey and I watched, Joey's my husband, her brother. We watched a documentary about glyphosate and my eyes were opened and I started diving into research of like, what is this? And it's on everything and it's gonna like hurt us in the long run and like nobody knows about this. Why are we not talking about this? This is crazy. Detrimental to our health, not good. So I was going to ask you guys, what type of food did you grow up eating in your household as a child? What do you remember eating?
My mom was crunchy. She cooked a ton of whole foods. We always had like very unique meals and stuff. I don't know. Like she would make stuff like squash soup. Like
The disgusted face.
Squash.
it was so bad that she just kept adding stuff to it to make it better. She added peanut butter at one point.
Oh
it was
my
so
goodness.
Bad. But I'm saying this, but she's actually a very good cook. She was careful. She bought organic. Like she also was very aware of Roundup and like we bought all organic.
That's
and
awesome.
So
Wow.
I grew up with a very expanded palate, which I'm grateful for. She was a very good cook, and she did teach me to cook. And I've known about this for a while now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
I had no idea.
you wouldn't know by looking at me.
Well, I wouldn't know because of what I see you eat.
It's true. When you're raised away, it almost is like you grew up and you are the exact opposite.
Yeah.
And I'm not the exact opposite. Kyle and I do buy a lot of like organic produce and like crunchy snacks. But I do love me a good, Dunkin' Donuts latte or energy
Oh, for
drink.
sure.
Yo,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I'm not saying that I eat perfect. Like I will still go get a Dunkin's. I have a Dunkin's out there right now. Like, but it's more about like 80-20. Like,
Yeah, right.
It's not like in my house. I feel so. My concept to this idea that I want to bring to the podcast was that I feel like as women, we are the gatekeepers to our home. When it comes to as wives, we're typically the ones doing the grocery shopping. We're the ones online doing the research, figuring out, as you're about to become a mother, like, what do I get for my baby? That kind of thing. What's the best for my husband for this? And like, so I feel like we kind of have a little bit more lead in that. And
Yeah.
so I feel like that's important to know and to kind of just when you run out of toothpaste, well, how can I make a better option? Well, how can I choose the better option now that I'm buying it again? Like, it's not like throw everything out right now and change my life. It's like, no, just one better option at a time. How can I get better
Yeah.
for my family?
I'm already thinking about like what we're gonna do with my kids because I certainly will be extremely crunchy with my own children.
Right.
Like I'm already thinking about homemade snacks and like
Yeah.
we'll make popsicles out of fruit juice or like
Oh, for
something
sure.
something like that. My kids aren't gonna be like eating a bunch of processed sugary foods
And
when
like
they're
the dyes.
yeah.
Oh, the artificial dyes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I feel like it definitely changes as you enter parenthood too. Like when I had JJ, my first child, I feel like it kind of all became real of like, okay, this is like a new human. I want him to grow the healthiest, just be as natural and how God designed it as possible. That was the goal. And so it becomes a little bit more real when you have a baby, I'm sure, as things will kind of click into place. But the knowledge was already there and like I knew the urgency of it, but anyway, so that's a side thought. But Jess, how about you? How was food growing up for you?
It was really good. My mom and dad are actually both really good cooks. My dad is obviously more of like a Caribbean food cooker, and my mom
Chef?
chef. And my mom's a great chef too. She does a lot of like Italian and French stuff. She used to cook a lot of swordfish, and that was like her known for thing. I hated seafood, but I still ate it. Anyway, but they were actually good. It wasn't more of like I wouldn't say they were crunchy. I would say they were like the average American that like washes their fruit but doesn't necessarily get organic but washes it and like eats healthy and like homemade foods but not going the extra mile to see like
Reading the ingredient label, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
and maybe that's not the case. I mean, I was young, so sometimes I just didn't pay mind to like how they were shopping, but like that's what I remember is like it was way better than just if we were to have fast food and stuff like that. I mean, we still got that once in a while, but
Yeah.
we had a lot of home cooked meals, I guess is what I'm trying to say, just not overly crunchy.
That makes sense. Elizabeth, how about you?
I was just gonna say, I'm really curious about you, Elizabeth. We had round meals, so like we had very well proportioned. So there was always a meat, a starch, or like a protein, a starch, and a vegetable on our plates at dinner. Lunch, Mom always packed us. Was like there was a little bit of everything, just well proportioned, well rounded. But organic. Sometimes the things would be organic, but not usually. And like dinner every single night is most of the time was chicken, mac and cheese, or rice, and then a vegetable of like, broccoli or roasted something or other. So that was generally what we had. I would say that I grew up healthy. I tended towards healthier foods, and Mom tended towards wholer foods, but not organic, not really anything like that. So, yeah.
And I think it's become more important now because they're spraying more than they ever were before. Like when we were little kids, it was not how it is now. It's just become more and more and more. So Whole Foods is like the first, like if you can do anything, Whole Foods, like the perimeter of the grocery store, if you can stay around that, that's ideal because you've got your meat, your cheese, your vegetables, your fish, dairy, all that stuff. But if you go in the middle aisles, that's where you got all the processed foods, the sugar, the added sugar, the salt, all that stuff. Yeah. So... And it's about 80-20. Like, it's not perfect. We're going to go out to eat. Occasionally, we're going to get fast food. It's all about the just knowing 80-20 and whatever enters your guys' homes. Like, I try to, pretty much my home, I try to keep it as non-toxic as possible. And when we're out and about, we're going to get a McDonald's occasionally. We're going to go to Dunkin's. And, like,
Did you just say you're gonna get McDonald's occasionally?
I was giving an example. I'm just saying, I'm trying to be relatable to the viewers, Yeah. I haven't been to McDonald's
Hey.
in years.
This is judgment-free zone.
I never said that.
There's lots of judgment, actually.
No.
All right.
Moving
Ella,
on.
What about you? How did you grow up?
Well, I feel like I kind of mentioned it. Like, Mom was pretty healthy. I remember thinking she was always healthy and stuff, so much so that I used to think that every brand that she bought was like the healthy brand. So, like the Hellmann's mayonnaise, I used to think was like the healthy mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I was wrong. But no, so like I'd say like half and half. Like she would buy mostly organic if she could and try to stay away from I don't know. I feel like the more
we live, the more we learn. So like she would buy the healthy option, what she thought was the healthy option. But then from now we look back, oh, it wasn't really that healthy of an option.
I mean, that's still what happens now sometimes. Like, I feel like 2 years ago we had brands we thought were good, and then we're like, oh, actually, this has a seed oil, or this has natural flavors. And it's like, it's just a learning process over the years of like, okay, better. And that's good. Like, just keep making better options for your family.
Did you guys grow up as like a snacking household? Because that was something that my mom
Ingredients
did.
for a snack household.
Well, my mom, we were totally an ingredient household. My mom did not buy snacks. There were no granola bars. There were no cookies. There were no chips. I mean, rarely there were. I never say never. But, like, that was something huge for us growing up is we had 3 square meals a day, and there was no snacking.
Wow.
And, I don't know, growing up as a kid, I feel like that's good. Like,
It is good. It's rare and it's good.
You had Pop-Tarts.
I went to
Lore.
school, so my mom would have to pack snacks along with like, I don't know, a sandwich or something. So we had snacks around the house, and if we got hungry, it would usually be like, oh, just have a little snack and to hold you over for another 2 hours till we get to lunch. So we had snacks, but I was not a snacker. If you look at my house now, there's lots of snacking, and I like my house, like where my parents are and sisters and stuff, they have definitely become a snacking household. Like they will not have meals for until dinner, basically. But I grew up not snacking a lot, having mostly meals, but we did have snacks around.
yeah.
My house was definitely an ingredients house. Like we would have snacks every now and then, and it was like that lucky, oh my gosh, mom came home from like BJ's and she got granola bars or like something like that.
It's exciting.
Oh, so exciting. But
What the heck?
usually not. And usually very much was like people would come over and be like, you guys have nothing. Like, what am I supposed to snack on at your house?
Going over to friends' houses was a dream because they would always be a snack household and I would just raid their closet, their pantry, whatever. It was so much fun.
The days.
The good old days.
I grew up, my mom and I did a lot of Trader Joe's shopping, which back then I remember thinking, Trader Joe's is so healthy. Now I look, and I'm not bashing Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has
I can bash them if you want.
No. Trader Joe's has a lot of organic options, and it's very cheap organic, like probably the cheapest organic place you can go to because Whole Foods is expensive and like Sprouts, all that stuff. But Trader Joe's is a great place to go. You just have to read the ingredients because they're not totally clean. They use a lot of seed oils. There's a lot of natural flavors, MSG, that kind of stuff.
Trader Joe's is 100% healthy. Don't listen
What's
to the
MS?
It's basically the Miele's house.
MSG
grocery
is
shop one.
monosodium glutamate, and it's very bad for your health, and it makes people addicted to eating more and more food. And yes,
Wait, please tell the ladies about the cigarette companies.
cigarettes are bad.
That's not what I was talking about.
Okay, so cigarette companies, I don't remember what year, if you remember part of this story. Okay, in some 19-something, I'm great at history.
Oh, yeah.
The cigarette companies, people started realizing, oh, cigarettes aren't good, lung cancer, all that stuff. And so the cigarette companies bought up, like, I don't remember exactly what companies, but like Frito-Lay, like Doritos, like all of those like brands that for like processed foods. The cigarette companies bought those. And they started changing the ingredients. So the ingredients that we see now in like Doritos and different brands, they're not the same that they were like 20, 30 years ago because they started adding in artificial dyes and all these additives that make people addicted to them. Like specifically designing them to be addictive, and you want to eat more, and you'll just eat a whole bag, but you're not filled up, but you still want more.
And therefore buy more.
And therefore buy more, and they make more money. So it's a very evil industry in big ag and big food and all that.
They got me with those purple Doritos, though, not gonna lie. The sweet chili ones.
So bad.
Ugh.
Don't recommend them.
Ugh.
Just the moaning.
I don't eat them very much. I don't buy them very much, but man, when I do.
That's actually kind of one of my questions. I was going to ask, is there something that you guys currently love that you should cut out of your diet, but you really don't want to?
I struggle the most. I love going to the gym, and so I'm always trying to get like as much protein in a day as I can. And it's so hard because like I could eat chicken all day every day, but I don't want to. And so like protein snacks are so bad for you. Those nasty like protein bars and stuff,
sure.
and energy drinks too. Those are my weaknesses. So it's like finding a like clean protein alternative that isn't just a straight chicken breast. It's really hard for me. So
I have some recommendations.
I also
for
do,
you.
but I'll let Bella talk. I have also recommendations.
Well, the brand Just Ingredients, I've talked about this before. They have incredible protein powders that are all completely clean. They are filled with amino acids, which
Drinking their
Fun
electrolytes.
fact,
good though.
they're really good. Such
They taste good?
incredible flavors. There's so many flavors. So many flavors.
I was looking on their website last night, actually.
Actually,
they have a lot of
Before this podcast, I was looking at your mom's like lemonade electrolytes on the counter.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Oh, are they yours?
I just was saying I'm drinking Just Ingredients electrolytes right now.
Have you tried the lemon lime one?
Really,
Yeah,
really,
depending on
really
You
good.
guys buy them.
Really
It's
good.
online.
On
So
their
they have
website.
one.
They're also on Amazon now too. If you want to sponsor us, if you
Just
want,
Ingredients,
if you
please
want to sponsor
sponsor.
us, Carolyn, I love your stuff. She's the CEO.
Guys, can I tell you a big win?
Yes.
Okay, I was supposed to tell your mom this before the podcast, but I have officially, I was telling Sam this because Jordan FaceTimed Sam, and then I was like, Sam, gotta tell you this. I just switched to clean laundry detergent. Woo! Because my whole idea is once I run out of something, that's when I'll switch to the clean
Love it.
version.
That's what I did.
So I just switched to clean laundry detergent. I switched to Olipop.
Awesome. That's great.
I'm not entirely happy about it, but whatever. And I just asked for Christmas for Just Ingredients, dry shampoo, and deodorant.
Awesome. That's great.
Is there winning? Is there a good dry shampoo brand?
I'm gonna let you talk. I don't use dry shampoo. I have curly
Okay,
hair.
so the dry shampoo that I have both of I have Just Ingredients and Primally Pure dry shampoo. I personally like Primally Pure a bit more because it's not as messy and it doesn't make my head smell like chocolate cake. The Just Ingredients one is made mainly with cocoa powder, and so it makes your head smell like chocolate cake, which isn't a bad thing if you like chocolate cake.
You want to eat your hair?
Want to eat your hair?
Do Just Ingredients.
Does it work well? Because there's a Trader Joe's brand of dry shampoo, and it's like straight baby powder, and it does not work well.
Can you tell my hair's greasy?
No.
I mean, it's in right now. I haven't showered and actually I'm not gonna tell the podcast.
All right. Let's talk about when we all last showered.
I showered a couple days ago, but I just have really greasy hair, and so like it does not take long for my hair to get greasy after I shower, and so it's in right now, and I love it. It's great.
Okay, but isn't the Primarily Pure dry shampoo? It's like the one that like you have to tap out like that, but the
Just Ingredients.
Just
both-
Ingredients the spray.
Yeah.
They're both like pumps. It's not a spray. Neither of them are like I don't even like.
Well, but pump spray. That's what I meant.
Okay, so it's not like a normal powder. Yeah, it's not like it's not
like
like
puff.
sunscreen.
It's like a
a
puff.
puff. Yeah, and so Yep.
I find that those don't work very well for my hair though, because that's what the Trader Joe's is it's a powder that you it just dissolves into nothing.
Well, when I get mine, you can try it. See if it works.
Dry shampoo. There
we go. And then so when it comes to protein, this is something I learned actually just like last week, that when you eat meat doesn't have protein in it. Nothing you eat has protein in it. It has amino acids, and your body creates the protein out of the amino acids. So things that are high in amino acids, like meat, is where you would like gain your protein. Anyway, that doesn't really have anything to do. Whatever. Moving on. The Just Ingredients protein powders are filled with really good amino acids, and so those are really great. They have their own line of protein bars, which we have. I like them a lot. There's Go Macro bars, which are pretty good.
Go Marco. My mom. Shout out to my mom. She found I think they're called Prima bars.
Yes.
And at first,
have a running tab.
She's taking notes.
taking notes. So I've tried them. The cookie dough and the salted caramel are incredible. They're a little, you have to expect that they're made with tallow, so they're greasy, but they're really good, and they actually fill you up. I think they're like 20 grams or something of protein, and so highly recommend. I really like them.
So it's Just Ingredients, and then it's
Primarily Pure.
Primally Pure, and then the bars I just mentioned are Primal.
I thought it was Prima.
Maybe it's Prima. I'm sorry. Prima bars. They're made with like grass-fed something and tallow and.
Doesn't Primarily Pure use tallow in their deodorant?
Yeah, they use tallow in like so many of their products.
So what I want to know is, I was trying to do a lot of research on primarily pure deodorant versus just ingredients deodorant. And the only like drastic difference that I found was tallow. And are you the one that uses primarily pure deodorant?
I don't. I have just ingredients.
Who that we know uses primarily pure?
I don't think anybody we know.
We just know it's a clean brand, and like people really like it. I haven't tried it yet though.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking notes. Is it expensive?
Did you write down Go
What
Mac?
is?
Go macro. The protein powder is the most important.
Protein powder's like 40.
It's like $40 to $50 for a bag, and it's like 25
is a
servings
little
per bag. So it's a little expensive.
But I guess it's worth it in the long run.
It's worth it, yeah. And I was gonna say ways
Also
to.
sales.
What
They
was
do.
the one that you just told me? I forgot it already.
Go Macro is the
Go Macro.
there's bars. They sell those.
Just make sure to check with the Go macros. Some of them have natural flavors. It's usually listed at the end of the ingredient list. Some of them don't. So just try to avoid the ones with natural flavors.
Okay.
Does anyone know what natural flavors is?
It's isn't it just like a slop of like random stuff that
Yep.
they can get away with slapping natural?
Could be like, I think it's hundreds of different chemicals that they can infuse into food and call it natural, but it's really not natural at all.
Just
I thought it was just like
What does that
horse
mean?
knee or something.
A what? A horse
I
knee?
thought that by natural it meant like, and people didn't like the natural flavors thing because it was like the weird parts of an animal or like weird strange plants that no one had heard of. But I was wrong.
I think it can be that. I think like, all right, I might sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure like natural flavors can include like the glands of like an otter or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
And so that is included in the
That
natural
I was
flavors.
not bothered by only because I was like, okay, yeah, it is natural. It's part of an animal. Okay, like getting this every once in a while, it's fine. But if natural flavors is just a bunch of chemicals, that's not natural.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about?
So like when you're reading an ingredient label for a soda or something like that, even
Oh, sorry. Continue.
okay, typically at one of the last things on the list will be natural flavors. And it's just there's chemists in a lab who will just create, like, I don't exactly know what it is, but they can just create things to trick our taste buds into thinking, oh, this tastes like cherry or this tastes like whatever.
That was crazy. Cherry was the exact thing I was thinking when.
Yeah, I'm like artificial flavor, and it's nothing from a natural cherry. It's like, sorry, I said nothing. That was stupid.
Jess looks really. I don't know what that is.
What do you not
I
understand?
had far too much trust. I generally thought that if something was like if a perfume had, or like, no, let me not use perfume. If something had,
Soda.
yeah, if something, yeah,
it said-
if it's like
Natural.
strawberry Sprite or whatever the
Or
crap.
even juice.
I genuinely thought that it was like they squeezed a strawberry in there or something.
No. Oh no. That would not make any money.
It's just safe to assume that everything is a lie.
See, the thing is,
I'm clipping that.
it's true. It's all about money is the thing. And so squeezing an actual strawberry or whatever, that's going to be really expensive, and it's going to have to up the price. So they do artificial to make it cheaper. And it sacrifices our health.
I've been lied.
And they don't care about our health.
We've all been lied to.
Yeah, but like, I believed it.
There's this line of energy drinks and like stevia drinks called Zevia, and they're really great. They're sweetened with just stevia leaf, and like the ingredients list is like nothing. It's like carbonated water, stevia leaf, but there is natural flavors at the end. So are they no good at all?
Yeah.
No good. But Just Ingredients came out with their own energy drinks.
They did.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
I don't know the
gonna freak
ingredients.
I have not tried them. I don't know if they're 100% organic, but again, a better option. I would try it. You know, that's not going to have natural flavors. They don't do that.
Celsius.
Celsius is so bad for you. So bad for you.
Celsius.
I love Ghost, that energy drink brand.
No.
I have so many of them.
Love Celsius, bro.
So try the Just Ingredients energy drinks. Let us know how they are.
Yeah, but it's
They're
not
about to
going
go
to
spend
give me the
hundreds
same
of dollars on the
zing.
Just Ingredients.
It's true.
website.
It's true. Wait for a sale.
They're not going to get the. It's not going to give me the best zing though, is it?
How do you know? You haven't tried it yet.
True, but like Celsius, just like
But here's the thing. Hot take. Is that zing really natural or good to have? Like, you shouldn't be relying on that to have energy. You should be feeding your body whole and healthy foods and sleeping when you should be sleeping and how much you should be sleeping.
Preach.
Don't look at me like that.
Preach.
Once you get a taste of the yummy stuff, though, it's hard to go
That sounds
back.
like an addiction.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound healthy.
they're making you addicted.
no. I'm not addicted to Celsius. I just
You're addicted to Diet Coke.
No, that's why I changed to Olipop.
Oh, and that's even worse. They have aspartame. When it's diet, they put aspartame and all these other things that are not good. They
Actually,
wreck your gut.
okay, so aspartame,
gonna
I
wreck
think
your
we can all
gut.
agree that
She
aspartame
just threatens
is
me.
probably not
I've been threatened.
She's feeling convicted.
Sorry, Lily. I want to hear what you're saying.
aspartame. So okay, I think we all know it's bad for you, obviously. But why, like, what specifically is bad about it? Because I know that there's been like a ton of tests on aspartame, and they've reached the conclusion in each test that like in small doses it really doesn't like affect much. Because like in every test, it's like they tested on a rat and they pump like 200 times like I don't know, a good like
Healthy amount.
yeah, like it's like you'd have to drink 400 Diet Cokes in a day to reach the amount of aspartame levels that they pump into this rat. It's like, yeah, of course that's terrible for you. So like what is actually really bad about aspartame? I'm sure there are. I just don't know what.
I don't know tons about it. I haven't dived deep into aspartame. I don't know. if
I
you
also
have.
don't know, but I can just guess that it's not natural.
I was just gonna say.
So why put on completely unnatural things in your body? I mean, this is something that is kind of my mindset about food, is that I want to eat what God made and not what man made.
Right.
And so if it's chemical, if it's lab produced, if it's unnatural, it's no good. And also the idea that it's like in small doses, it's all right. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't cause any harm.
That's what they want you to think.
That's what they want you to think. But also, the other thing is, it's like, okay, so instead of having 400 Diet Cokes in a day, well, just have one a day. But that adds up. Like
It does,
that adds up. Like if one a week, one a month, like it's still you're putting that stuff in your body, and it's the whole mindset of like we have our bodies as a gift from God. Like our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit. Our bodies are not our own. That's what the Bible says. We are to take care of something that God gifted to us. And so it's like, why are we filling it with crap and treating it so badly? Mm-hmm. So if it's not natural, I don't necessarily go for it. That would be, I don't know the scientific reasons of why aspartame's not good. But
Yeah, I just bring it up because I know that aspartame has been around for like 100 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's been around for like tens of years. So I know that there's been a million studies on it. Obviously, aspartame is not good for you, but I was curious like exactly why it's not good for you, because it's been studied more than like other artificial sweeteners and stuff. And so to me, it's one of those like 20% things where I'll have a Diet Coke once a week.
And everyone's going to make their own draw their lines in the sand, and that's totally fine. And it's honestly, I'm so glad you're asking questions, because most people just grab something off the shelf and eat it, and they don't ask questions. But you're asking questions. What is aspartame? Well, let's research it. Let's figure out what the studies say, and like.
Yeah, I think generally, obviously, like it certainly isn't good for you. So definitely don't drink it all the time. I think that's a pretty obvious good answer.
Right. Yeah, we're not going to be perfect, and like. I feel like as women, we have a tendency to want to be in control, or at least I do. I want to be in control. I want to make sure everything's perfect and like make all the right choices. But it's not going to happen in this world. It's a fallen world, and it's falling more every day, especially with all these the chemicals in our food and all of that, and the craziness that's going on. But ultimately, trusting in God, trusting that He has us, and as long as we can fill our body with the best that we can, make the best choices, and just
whenever
ultimately.
I'm forced to go eat it in and out, I'm gonna pray over it and say, God, take out all the seed oils in the name of Jesus. Remove all the talk.
So you will go to In-N-Out.
No.
Okay, I might have just
No, you just said no. She just admitted she's going to In-N-Out, so I'm keeping you
It's like
to
the
your
Tim
word.
Hawkins bit.
Did
Lord,
In-N-Out-
please transform this on its way down.
As it's going down my esophagus.
You say, Lord bless this food to our bodies, and it's like McDonald's Big Mac with
Yeah.
a large fry and a Diet Coke.
Exactly. Turn this into broccoli on the way down, Lord. Have your way.
Turn this into Mrs. Mealy's bread.
Yeah, exactly.
Name of Jesus.
Exactly.
I thought In-N-Out I thought that they were one of the better.
Do they use tallow?
That's what I
They're
was gonna say.
starting to
I
use
thought
tallow for their fries, yeah.
Yeah, their fries are so bad though. It tastes
Not
like
everything else, but the
cardboard.
fries, they're starting somewhere.
Okay,
Their fries taste like straight cardboard, but at least fried in tallow.
you taste like straight cardboard,
Jess is getting triggered.
guys. Because I am so excited to try In-N-Out.
Their
been
shakes
waiting.
and their burgers are so good. Their
Okay.
fries are so bad.
And not to change the subject, I want to know what's wrong with toothpaste.
Toothpaste most like Colgate, Crest is going to have fluoride in it. It's going to have artificial dye. Like when it comes out blue like that, you don't want to be putting that in your mouth.
What is fluoride?
Fluoride. Again, I'm going to
something
start
that
turning to
you
you because I don't
put in
know
your
like
teeth.
what it is.
Fluoride is a chemical.
Good answer.
Fluoride.
Good answer.
Google it.
Yeah. See, I'm not a scientist. I don't
Like, why is fluoride bad?
Fluoride used the toothpaste water. I mean, dental fluoride is fluorosilicic acid for dental health, but it's also a byproduct from fertilizer/aluminum production.
It's used in aluminum smelting and steel making.
and they put it in our water.
Wait,
so
in our
filter
teeth.
your
On
water.
our teeth.
Someone needs to bring this back to English for me.
I just remember that my dentist put it on my teeth when I was little.
Never
Same.
let them do it again.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Made my teeth nice and hard or something.
Hard?
Isn't that what it's for?
On my teeth too.
Isn't it to make harden your
Enamel or something?
And so you don't get cavities or something like that? Tastes really bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Bad.
You spit out all the extra.
Yeah, yeah.
They make you spit it out and all the extra stuff. Yeah.
Mouth.
And then it's like on your teeth and for a
Mouthwash.
while.
Bad. What's the brand of mouthwash that you use?
Just ingredients. Most things are just
Oh
ingredients.
my goodness, how much stuff do they make?
They make a lot of different stuff, so that's where I get my
Their toothpaste is so good.
their tooth powder. Their
and
tooth
hair
powder.
section. They have a body section. They have a home section, right? Or am I thinking
Yeah.
of Primarily Pure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them have those things.
So I believe in their
Expensive. It's a commitment.
it is a commitment. Yeah.
Yeah, the deodorant is like 3 ounces for like $15.
But it lasts
Or
a long time.
$16.
It lasts a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Their tooth powder, you just lightly dip you wet your toothbrush, lightly dip it in it. You don't need a lot.
Is it
Yeah,
is
but
it
like I
powder?
don't understand
powder,
why.
yeah.
I don't understand
You
why
don't understand why
toothpaste
what?
still. I don't get it.
Well, your body's absorbing it. You're doing it twice a day at least, and so you want to be putting better stuff in than whatever they just said.
Yeah. Sam and I, we had like normal toothpaste, like Colgate or whatever, for a few weeks because we ran out of just ingredients and we needed toothpaste. And so we used that stuff. It made our mouths feel gross, like our teeth, like it just made us feel a lot worse. So from switching from something good to something like that, and then feeling the effects of us both like actually hating it and it just affecting our mouth, like just, it was just a bad experience for some reason. And I don't know if that means anything to you, but to go from good to a brand like a Colgate toothpaste like whitening brand or whatever, it was like just we could feel it and it just felt gross and bad. And then we switched back to
Did it feel like you almost like didn't brush your teeth? Like that kind of feeling or like
no, but it was just I don't know, like the way that the toothpaste was on our teeth and like felt in our mouths, it just didn't feel good, and then it didn't last very long. Like for us, the effects.
You can use like baking soda or coconut oil.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. Yeah.
coconut pulling?
Coconut pulling.
Oil
That's a
pulling is
thing.
really
Yeah.
good. So the way I kind of view this stuff is like when you look at an ingredient label, whether it's food or like a product that you're putting in or on your body, why can't you read the words? Like, why are they
Pronounce the
scientific hard? Like, why can't I just say a word that I know or have heard before? And it's all these like ridiculous chemical names that you can't pronounce and you can't read.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to not know what's going on in my body.
Right. When it comes to beauty stuff, if you see anything of fragrance, they'll sometimes say parfum, like PARFUM. That's bad. Those are both fragrances that are, again, chemically made. You don't want that in your body or on your body. They'll sometimes have pegs in it, which, again, stands for some long word that you don't want.
That's the thing. They keep changing the names of things
Abbreviations.
and like abbreviating things so you don't know what it is, and it's so annoying.
And there's such long words, you don't even know what it is. It's like some chemical thing that they've crafted in a lab somewhere.
What's wrong with Native? Because
They got bought out.
Native is greenwashed. Newsflash.
I don't know what that is, but I know for a while there they were like the clean brand, and then something came out and it was like this isn't clean, and a lot of people were like, I don't understand.
They're
why.
aluminum free. They're aluminum free. They don't have aluminum, so it's like, oh yay, aluminum free deodorant.
Well,
but aluminum
so
is
does
not.
Dove.
It's not the only bad thing that's in deodorant.
But Native's whole thing is like you can read their whole ingredient list. Like it literally their labels are, if you turn it around, it's like the ingredient and then it's an explanation next to it. Like this is yada yada yada. You know this ingredient, and it's a pretty like little ingredient list.
Yeah, I would say like max like 8 things.
Yeah, I used.
Didn't they just like get bought out or something and then something changed?
Yeah, I mean, again, it has fragrance in it. So, and that's something that I really can't stand fragrance anymore. Like once you eliminate it from your household, like it's very strong to me. And so fragrance is one of those things that they're crafting it to smell like citrus or like vanilla, but there's no citrus in it. There's no vanilla. It's all just chemicals made to trick your mind. It's disrupting it's endocrine disrupting. It's not good for your hormones, like all that stuff. So
I wonder if you could get like unscented shampoo and then put like vanilla extract in it.
it would certainly be a lot better.
I was thinking about making
But
an
essential oils. Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Vanilla extract. Smells
Extract
better.
is a taste, not a smell. It's like you can't.
Bro, what?
Extracts aren't.
I thought they juiced vanilla.
They're juicing vanilla beans.
That's what I thought.
They steep it. They steep the beans in alcohol.
Extract. Yeah. In
It
vodka.
extracts the
We had organic
bean.
vodka.
It's like coffee, I guess. Like when you brew coffee and it extracts the flavor.
Okay, wait. Can we circle back to
but it smells like vanilla too.
It does. I was gonna say it does smell. Like you can use it as like bug repellent. You can put vanilla extract like on your wrists and stuff. But
But it's like, but extracts aren't strong enough to scent things. Is my point.
sure.
I saw somebody make like a all natural, non toxic perfume with vanilla extract though.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
You
crazy.
can smell it, so why can't you use it and make it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Just don't put them in candles because then it'll explode.
I was literally just thinking I'd make a vanilla extract candle.
Fire and alcohol.
Don't do it.
Extracts is alcohol.
I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
I do now.
Let's circling back to toothpaste momentarily. The thing about just ingredients tooth powder and other tooth powders is that they're remineralizing. So when you're scrubbing all this stuff off, they're also putting back minerals because minerals is like, I guess, kind of what your teeth are made of.
I believe they use hydroxyapatite. That's how you pronounce it. And that's one of the things that just makes it remineralizing for your teeth. Slay.
If you want something to whiten your teeth, then hydrogen peroxide. So
Baking
like,
soda,
pulling.
hold that in your mouth for 5 minutes a day.
hydrogen peroxide?
I thought you could just use it like a toothpaste, like you mix that.
Well,
with
you
baking
could do
soda
that
and then
too.
use
You can
it
do
as,
that
like,
too.
I don't think it's straight hydrogen peroxide. Am I wrong? Or do you?
It's like 3%.
Ask-
or whatever.
ask
Whatever
Uncle Dan.
You use on your cuts, you can use as the hydrogen.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you talking about? That's
It just
pure
the
acid.
downside. The
No, it's
downside-
not. Hydrogen peroxide is mostly water. There's like 1%.
3%.
I did that for a while. It does not make my mouth feel very clean though. Like it's nice to mix like the baking soda and the hydrogen peroxide, but I do not feel.
Scrub with
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I put it on my toothbrush.
Interesting.
I make a little
Did
putty.
it make your
So-
teeth whiter?
No.
Okay.
I did it for a while too.
Why can't you use those two things and then like crushed mint?
I don't see why you couldn't.
You could.
As toothpaste?
You could.
What mints you crushing?
No, like an actual mint
Like
leaf.
mint leaf.
Like spearmint leaf or whatever. At one point, you touched on eating biblically, and I'm currently reading a book called The Biblio Diet. Highly recommend it. But I agree with you in a sense of what the Bible talks about is what we should be putting in our body. And like anything that I'm reading on an ingredient label that God did not create, I'm going to pass on it usually. And so the Bible talks about raw honey, talks about milk and bread, olive oil, fruit, vegetables, meat, eggs, and cheese. And so again, the perimeter of the grocery store has all of those things. As long as you can stay as far away from the middle aisles for the most part as possible, then that's what I try to do for the most part.
How can you get like dairy products from a store that are going to be helpful to you?
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
Because the question that you asked, like, oh, what do you have that you know that you shouldn't? It's the dairy products. Because I can't get raw milk. There's nothing around here like
Yeah.
that. And cheese, I love cheese, and it's good protein, and I need protein, but it's just I'm not finding like healthy brands of it.
Right. It's tricky. In Massachusetts, raw milk is illegal. And so people sell it, but they have to say it's for dogs and cats. And like around here, I think the closest one is probably an hour away. So it's tricky. I would say, yeah, that's kind of a hard one. So I live in New Hampshire, which is different. Raw milk is legal. And so as much as I can get raw milk, I do. When it comes to cheese, I think you can find organic pasture-raised cheese in like Whole Foods and stuff like that.
Whole Foods?
Yes, Whole Foods, organic pasture-raised cheese. There's
Go
still
there tonight.
right now. We need cheese. So there's different levels. Like mom and dad, their family is kind of anti-dairy, but they've recently found sheep cheese that is made with animal rennet, which is better. I haven't got to that point yet. I'm still getting this.
Cow.
Exactly. So that's my goal, is to eventually have a dairy goat or a dairy cow and go that route and have A2 milk and
I will
all that.
do it with you.
Sounds good.
I told mom, or I was like, if you buy the cow, I'll stay there. I'll take care of it. Get the milk. Make the cheese. I just need a cow.
Just need a cow. I've said that many times in my life. I just need a cow.
Happy birthday, Katie. We're going to buy you a cow.
That would be epic.
So like I said earlier, I just started doing like the whole, once I run out of something, I'm going to go search up the clean version and then get that. What, like, in importance order, what's like the top 5 things you would change first?
That's a really good question.
Because like not everyone has the finances to just switch everything, because everything's important, right?
course.
But like
Yeah.
if you had to say, if you're on a budget but you want to go clean, these are the 5 things I would prioritize.
Okay, I'll go first, and then I'm sure Bella will have her own thoughts. Food would be, when it comes to food, I would say the dirty dozen, like the stuff that's sprayed the most. So anything where you're eating the skin of it, berries, apples, pretty much anything where you're not, like a banana. Banana's fine. So go dirty dozen first. That's number 1 priority.
Like berries.
Berries and most fruits I feel like are sprayed pretty heavily. So try to buy that organic if you can.
If you eat the skin.
And like
And veggies, anything that you're eating the skin of, try to get organic. That's my number 1, because that's what's sprayed the most. So that's my number 1. And then, man, I have to think about this. Feel free to chip in, or as I go, I'm thinking about all the things. And then
Anything that, like, health products that touch your skin, so like deodorant or laundry detergent, because that's going to directly touch the sensitive parts of your skin at least.
But that's what I mean. That feels like a big
category. So like specific
So
things.
those 2 things, deodorant and laundry detergent, that's what I would say.
Can I be honest, actually? I think one of my tops would be your feminine products. Get rid of all your pads and all your tampons and all those crappy things. Go and get 100% organic cotton stuff, because it's going right up in there. Right up in there.
So you're talking about pads and tampons.
They're filled with chemicals. They're filled with a lot of them are scented and bleached, and they're filled with fragrances and scents, a lot of them. And so like you're literally putting that right up in there, and it's like, get out of my space.
My favorite brand for that would be Rael, or Rael, whatever. It's Rael, and they're all organic. They're on Amazon.
They are really good. There's also, I think the company Every Life, they used to do just diapers. Now they have a feminine line, and I'm pretty sure ingredients wise, like their feminine stuff is good. So,
And that's pro life.
That's pro life. They support pregnancy resource centers. So 10 out of 10.
Also,
Love them. Subscribe and save.
Also, random shout out for coffee, 7 Weeks Coffee, also pro-life. Highly recommend the Faith
When is
Blend.
this podcast coming out? Oh, it's
Labels.
coming out in January. Yeah. Guys, I got Jordan 2 packs of 7 Weeks Coffee for Christmas, and then I got a pack for my mom and one for my dad. I've spent over $100 for 7 Weeks.
That's awesome,
in the last
because
week.
like I think 10% of all of their purchases go to pregnancy resource centers, which is so incredible.
I felt like the Lord touched me once I purchased.
Is it ground coffee beans?
There's whole beans and there's
There's both,
ground.
but yeah.
I use Nespresso pods.
They have espresso beans.
Yeah.
But like, I have the Nespresso machine.
They have espresso pods.
Ditch it.
Do they have?
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
They have pods like for the Nespresso machine.
Yes.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
Hot take. Don't recommend, obviously, somewhere in your crunchy journey, but when you're infusing a plastic K-cup with hot boiling water, those microplastics are leaching right into your coffee. So I know it's easy and it's convenient, but it's really not good for your health. So sorry. Don't mean to call you out.
So, okay, wait, can we go back to her? I liked the question of like, what do we do?
Yeah,
Top 5
yeah.
things right now. What should I spend?
And be specific, not categories.
And
The Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dozen is my
feminine
number one.
feminine products.
I would say something that it's not necessarily a switch, but you could at least get rid of unnecessary fragrances in your home. Stop burning candles that are filled with fragrances. Stop spraying Febreze in your house. Stop putting those air fresheners in your car. Those things that you aren't necessary, don't add them.
And never walk into a Bath and Body Works again.
Yeah, stay away from Bath and Body Works. When I walk past them in the mall, it's like
or any type of cologne or perfume. Like,
Whoa, we're going quickly here.
too much.
So fragrances are just big because they're filled with endocrine disruptors, which are hormone disrupting chemicals. And when you say hormone disrupting, what they are is pumping unneeded, artificial, like it's not even real, estrogen into your body. And countless problems that women and men face, like sicknesses, diseases, but also just hormone imbalances, are because of an excess of estrogen. And that causes things like breast cancer
And the fertility crisis in our country is, I think, highly linked to
largely
that.
because there's too much estrogen in our bodies.
Yes, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that use fragrance that's not necessarily sprayed. So I mean, like,
What?
Like, I mean, like, okay, so like I use Pine Sol for cleaning things, like my sink or whatever. But there's definitely a smell after I use
You
it.
still switch over your cleaning products.
Well, you're inhaling that. If you're smelling it, you're breathing it in.
Yeah, but guys, that's what I'm saying is like that's a big category. Like
You're saying specifically which cleaner do I change?
out of importance. Like if you were to say, okay, out of all of the fragrance things, what out of those fragrance things would be the most important?
Stuff
you know what I'm saying?
Stuff that directly goes on your body. So I would put cleaning products lower on, not even in the top 5 personally. I would say the stuff that enters your body, which would be the dirty dozen, like food. And then I would say stuff that you're every day putting onto your body, which would be your toothpaste, your deodorant. What else do you put on your body every day? Lotion, if you use lotion.
Makeup, perfume, I don't know.
Makeup. Yeah, makeup and lotion. So stuff that's going on your body. Soaps, yeah, soaps. But I would say cleaning products are not in the top 5 for me personally.
Soaps. Whole Foods?
Purina Organics
Whole Foods?
shampoo.
Are you talking about shampoo and conditioner?
No.
You talking about bar soap?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what about shampoo and conditioner. I have not found anything anywhere. All soap. Shower soap.
So like bar soap
Yeah.
Or squirt soap.
or squirt soap.
Like I use like the Dove body
Shampoo,
wash.
conditioner, body wash. Those are the things that I have never found anything
Just
in a
ingredients.
store.
Has-
Yes. So okay, so
Just Ingredients does not have shampoo or conditioner.
What? Is it Primarily Pure that does that?
they probably do.
I was
They
looking at
probably
both
do.
websites.
I think
They
Primarily
start
Pure
with
has it. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's amazing.
They start with Pure.
For a bar soap option that you can go to any store and find would be Dr. Bronner's, but just again read the ingredient label.
Dr. who?
Dr. Bronner's. He's like it's a Castile soap company, but they make bar soap. So if you guys like bar soap, Dr. Bronner's, but read the ingredients because again, some of the scents have fragrances and some don't. So I think like the peppermint's fine and the citrus is fine, but other ones are not. So just read the ingredients, make sure you don't have any fragrances on it.
And that's something I find, or that's something I look up?
That's something where if you go to Whole Foods or you go to even Stop and Shop, they're probably going to have Dr. Bronner's bar soaps. But if you are okay ordering online for shampoo and conditioner, I would say Purina Organics is what I use.
Okay. Do I have body wash as well?
They do. Yep, they have body wash. They have baby. That's what I use for my kids. They have baby shampoo, so I highly recommend that.
Can I find that at Whole Foods?
No, so that's something you have to special order. So that's not going to be in store. So again, yeah, the more specialty, like totally clean stuff is probably going to be ordering special. Whereas like if you're going to Whole Foods, you're going to find like Dr. Bronner's for bar soap and
Which is like better but not the best.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I just use like unscented bar soap.
Yeah.
Unscented is a good start. At least getting no fragrances in it is a good start. But it's
Mine smells like coconut and vanilla.
Probably fragrance.
My mom used to make shampoo and conditioner and like body soap and stuff. It's very cool. It also it had like some vinegar in it, so it didn't smell great, but it worked.
Hey,
And if you got it in your mouth, it was like, okay.
good morning.
Okay, the Dirty Shirley's,
The Dirty Shirley's.
the Dirty Dozen, the
Feminine
feminine products, things like deodorant.
Stuff that you use every day,
day.
and part of your routine. Whatever food you eat the most of, I guess, would be what I say. Like if I don't know what that would be. Like
what's that? What's that face? What do you eat mostly?
I wouldn't put.
Probably intake chicken the most.
Okay, I was just gonna say I probably wouldn't put meat on my top 5 because as long as you're eating, like obviously conventional meat isn't great because the animals are in feedlots, but as long as you're eating a whole food, I would definitely I would prioritize other things.
Would you say staying out of the middle aisles would be on your top 5?
That is a specific thing. I was thinking food or I was thinking like deodorant, but yes, I would say staying away from processed foods is number 1. Like,
What about toilet paper?
we were at an Airbnb last weekend, and the toilet paper was scented, and it bothered me.
Fragrances up the butt.
I didn't know that toilet paper could
No,
be
I don't think
scented.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
I don't think it's all.
It's not all scented.
No,
No,
not all toilet
I
paper.
don't get scented toilet paper.
You can
I didn't
get
know it
though.
existed.
Like a lot of it is bleached with bleach, and so I would try to go with ones that don't do that. That are like, I'm trying to think,
Unbleached.
that are unbleached and
What were you gonna
Can
say?
I go back to a previous question?
yes.
So when you asked about like, oh, what was your childhood like health growing up or whatever?
Yep.
My mom, when like she did make shampoo, she made conditioner, she made sunscreen, she made deodorant, she made toothpaste, she made all these things. Currently, I'm using some of her homemade toothpaste. However, other than when she made things, it was always whatever's cheapest.
Okay.
A toilet paper's always been whatever's cheapest.
Yeah.
But she in past had just made things like laundry detergent. She made that. She's like, oh, that's really easy to make.
You're telling me she didn't make her own toilet paper?
No.
What about borax?
Well, I'll get some leaves.
Well, that's what you use for like laundry detergent.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've watched so many people like on TikTok make their own non-toxic laundry detergent, and like the first ingredient's borax.
Yeah, I think it's just a very it's a very scrubbing solvent or something like that. Like in order for stuff to clean your clothes, you have to have certain elements to do that, or like compounds or
Borax
something.
okay though?
I used it at one point when I made homemade laundry detergent. I didn't find it worked very well for me, so I stopped making it. But I think it's clean, as far as I know, as far as I remember. I think it's good.
But don't quote us on that, because if we don't really know, we don't really know.
It's true. It's true.
What did I ask you before?
Your top 5, my top 5. Is that?
Avocado oil.
Oh, right, avocado oil. Yes, just not any avocado oils. Chosen Foods is the brand that actually tests for 100% pure avocado. There's no other seed oils that they cut it with. Whereas if you just buy avocado oil from like Aldi's or BJ's, they might be splitting it with other oils, and it's not pure.
How do we feel about the brand Lesser Evil that fries all their food in avocado oil?
Highly recommend. I believe their popcorn is organic. I feel like a lot of their stuff is organic and seed oil free, so I like it as far as I've seen.
I don't know that brand.
Yeah, Lesser Evil. It's good.
That's what I buy a lot of.
Yeah.
Butter. Somebody tell me something for butter, please.
Kerrygold.
Kerrygold is a good one. They're grass-fed cows. The only thing with Kerrygold, again, there's layers of how picky you want to be. So they just use salt in their ingredient list, and so it's just the bleached white salt, table salt. Ideally, you can find sea salt, which is actually from the ocean, so that's better. But Kerrygold is a good option. If you are looking at like Whole Foods, they have organic grass-fed, and it's with sea salt. That would be your best butter option. Your better butter option is just one that's not like a hydrogenated oil that they say, I can't believe it's not butter. It's nothing you want to be putting in your body, basically, if that makes sense.
Kerrygold with sea salt.
Yes. Or a brand that is sea salt and either organic or grass-fed, one of those things.
Yeah, like no Land O'Lakes.
No Land O'Lakes.
Crap. It's like canola.
Doesn't it
canola.
say organic? There's a brand that's like actively at like every grocery store and it says organic.
I'm not sure. I get mine from an online website, so I'm not sure. But either look for organic or grass-fed, and ideally, if it can be sea salt, that's the best for butter.
Or make
Sugar?
your own butter.
Or make your own butter. I've done that, and it's really fun.
Isn't it really
It's
easy?
really fun. It's really easy and fun. Maple sugar sucks?
Yeah. Low key, high key.
You definitely don't have a good maple sugar then. It's
What
like the
the-
best thing ever.
What is a good sugar substitute? Is like
Maple sugar.
Coconut and maple are great.
Okay.
Date sugar.
Maple
Is
sugar.
stevia leaf, is that okay?
I don't like it.
It's in the electrolytes from Just Ingredients, and I think that tastes good. But stevia, like just like the drops of stevia, I don't love it because of the aftertaste. I think it just depends.
But it is an all natural sweetener, right?
It is, but just make sure that there's certain ways to process stevia that's bad and certain ways that are good. And Just Ingredients talks about how they process theirs differently where it's better. Again, I'm not knowing the specifics on that, but some people can kind of, adulterate it or change it to be not good. So
Yeah.
just check their sources.
What do you use instead of brown sugar?
Coconut.
Coconut sugar. I would say I think that the best sweetener is going to be raw honey because that's what God designed. They talk about it in the Bible. Like that's going to be your best choice.
That face. Honey's
Also,
incredible.
for brown sugar,
You hate honey?
even taste it when you're cooking or
What's your problem?
It's just too sweet.
can you add molasses?
Yeah.
That's all sweetened with honey. No other
Just
sweetener.
if you don't like the taste of it, just do less of it when you bake with it or cook with it. Not
So
good.
is maple sugar or coconut sugar, you can fully replace regular cane sugar with
Yep,
that?
it's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
Is it like as you can buy it in a big bag in stores?
So for coconut sugar, there's a brand on Amazon that's organic, and it's 3 pounds for like $10. So a 3-pound bag. That's going to be cheaper than maple. Maple sugar is more expensive. Maple sugar, I feel like, is a better substitute. Coconut's darker, so your baked goods are gonna be darker, but it still tastes good and it sweetens it. But that's gonna be cheaper than maple for sure.
Is maple sugar better?
I find that maple
Better for you or
sugar
better tasting?
Both.
I don't know if one's better for you. Better tasting would be maple, in my opinion.
What about flavoring things with maple syrup?
Yes, for sure.
Do you like maple syrup? Okay.
I make all my lattes with maple syrup, so you like when I use
Clearly
maple
I
syrup.
do.
Yeah.
I can't know that it's in there because then it will taste bad.
You can get like a big bottle of organic pure maple syrup from Costco.
Yes, Costco's definitely going to have the cheapest organic options if you can
Yeah.
go to a Costco.
That's where my husband and I do the great majority of our shopping, and like we'll check all the ingredients, whatever.
Yeah.
They have really good stuff at Costco.
Agreed. Yeah. Costco, Trader Joe's, again, reading all the ingredient labels and being aware of what you're buying, but those are the cheapest places to get food.
Yeah, a lot of the produce has changed. Like wheat used to be really tall and like flow in the wind, and now wheat is like this tall.
Yeah. It's hybridized now. It's not good.
Well, but also like if you go to a McDonald's, like even in like anywhere else, like they have, I mean, it's still not a good, but it's so much better than the fast food in America. Like, have you seen that? My dad will go to Trinidad and he'll talk about all of the fast food there, and he'll be like, but it's actual real meat. Like, it tastes a lot different. Like, people don't see, like, a lot of the times, people don't see fast food as fast food there because it's still made with real stuff. Which is insane.
Yeah. American food is not good compared to like Europe and other countries. Like they have stricter rules. Like they care much more about where their food comes from. America, they just load it up with chemicals and say, here you go, get addicted to
It's
it.
the government.
I had McDonald's in France, and they had a passion fruit ice cream.
When in the world
That's
did you
so
go to
cool.
France?
You went to France?
I've been to France two times.
What?
What?
Yeah.
When? Why?
I feel like she's lying to me.
I have pictures. It was like 3 years ago today. I was
That
in
is
France.
so cool.
I went with my mom
were you
both
there?
times.
Why?
It was
Can I go?
Yeah. If I go again.
Why? Why?
It was, my mom likes to travel, and so I went with her a couple times. We've been to a bunch of places. We've been to like Iceland and Germany and Prague. But
How have we never known this about you,
She's
Lily?
a world traveler.
pictures in front of the Eiffel Tower. I was looking at them today.
Why don't you ever talk about this?
She's a world traveler.
I don't know. I thought you knew.
I'm pretty sure I always thought of you as somebody who had just never left the
I've
country.
been to multiple countries.
You have never said this.
Is Lily really who she says she is?
No,
I have a double
she's
life.
not. Why is the game still on?
Yeah, we're actually watching football.
We never talked about seed oils.
Oh.
Seed oils are yes, everybody knows seed oils.
Okay, actually, you know, instead of getting into what's bad about seed oils, let's tell them about what the oils they can use. Avocado oil, olive oil, and
coconut
coconut
oil.
oil. That's it. That's all the oils you're allowed to use. And beef tallow. Beef tallow.
Yeah, and what God has given
butter.
us. Just go to the Bible. When you're wondering what to eat, what did God say? What did God provide to us
I
to eat?
swear McDonald's was somewhere in Foodie-asticles.
Thank you for watching the Ladies of Liberty.
Thank you for joining us for today's episode.
And thank you, Katie!
JJ! My baby!
Come here.
Hi.
Come here.
Do you want to be on the podcast?
Do you want to be on the podcast, JJ?
You should talk to Jess about rabbits. Bye. I love you.
Bye. Bye, Stinky.
Say, I don't stink. Only sometimes.
You big tinker.
He's smiling so big.